Hey, chickie chicks. I have a whole basket of yummies for you. Yeah, I gave them a whole bunch of treats. They've got zucchini leaves, basil, and marigolds. And so they're being super sweet. Rufus hasn't even come at me one time.
Yeah. So what you're saying is our trick worked?
I think so.
Huh.
He's been talkative, but he hasn't come at me.
You're cute.
You're cute.
What you got there?
Temperature gauge.
Got a weapon. Whoa, don't shoot.
You are, whew, you're hot, babe. Ah! I got bugs landing on me.
Hey guys, welcome back to Doss Acres. Right now, that breeze just picked up as I hit record.
It feels so good.
And then 2 seconds
shade.
later, the sun just popped out from behind that cloud. We had 2 seconds of goodness.
It's still good in the shade.
It is beautiful out here, guys. I'm Kyle. This is Shannon. This is our glorious 20 acres and all of our feathered and furry ones, and we've got some new feathered ones. Guineas they just overpopulate out here. It's just a thing, apparently.
I am okay with it.
You like them guineas more than
I
those
like
chickens.
the guineas more than I like the chickens. The chickens are fun. They make fun sounds. They're super pretty, but they're so much more high maintenance than guineas are.
You're hearing internal thoughts that Shannon is sharing with you with a smile on her face. The smile's not always there. That was Big Bird.
That's Big Bird.
We have these conversations, and guys, I gotta admit, Shannon has been a rock star with these chickens. She's done the vast majority of the work. I just had to get the building and the structure in place with her. And
Sing
for the
it, Big
person
Bird.
having to take care of these animals to kind of not like them, I feel for her. You gotta find the motivation, right?
I mean, yeah, I keep trying to win them over with treats and stuff.
You've been sharing garden treats, you've been sharing treats we buy for them at the store. If you guys missed our last video, this guy right here, this is Rufus. He's our rooster, and we think that monster back there, Big Bird, is also a rooster. But right now, Rufus is the leader of these birds, and unfortunately, he has been attacking dear Shannon. How do you feel about that?
I feel like you shouldn't attack the hand that feeds you.
Yeah, exactly. There it is, big fella.
You know, they actually, normally every morning when I come out to the garden, they do little crow battles. And this morning they didn't. I was prepared to record it and everything, and they didn't do any crow battles. So the fact that they're doing it now is kind of fun.
Do you know why that is? I know why that is.
Why?
I kicked his butt in the last video. We're just gonna put it that way. I just gotta say this, okay? We talked about a couple videos ago when we were getting attacked that roosters will hurt you. They'll cause you to bleed. We follow a few different pages on Facebook of people who raise chickens, and they just throw random pictures out there. And guys, I've seen so many pictures of children and things with like punctures in their arms. So whenever we mention that to you, you're like, oh, well, you know, you gotta get a hold of them. You gotta show them who the boss is. And I did. Well, then we put it out in video, and then there's comments like, hey, there's air sacs under their wings and things, like you're suffocating them. That's why he didn't. I love you guys, but sometimes this job is a little bit difficult because we only hear the other side. It's binary, guys. He's either gonna be alive or he's gonna be dead. And while he's alive, he's gonna obey. I didn't even realize I was standing on a soapbox, but I am. Okay, sorry, let's step down. And ever since then, this is Rufus. I got a hold of him. I think I held him for about 10 minutes. And yes, it seems like I'm egging him on because I am. We've gotta make sure. I know Bruno. Bruno really wants a piece of him. We've got to make sure that he's nice to us. All of our animals out here, for the most part, are nice to us. But we got...
And that's why I love Rufus.
We have a spruce rooster. He's a sprucer. Ooh.
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 That was a pretty good one.
That just came out.
Sprucer.
But even some of you guys have mentioned like, oh, well, it makes sense. You have a spruce who talks. Every time we feed, that boy yells, he screams. My neighbor's called the cops a few times. Like, sounds like there's a problem. We got a sprucer down here. He's loud, but I'm happy to report, since I pinned him down, he has not attacked us. Good job, Rufus, sprucer, big bird.
And I spent quite a bit of time with him in here this morning. I've given him zucchini leaves, basil, marigolds. Those are all treats from the garden that they actually do love, even though it may not look like it right now. I gave them a ton, guys. I even cut some huge zucchini leaves from my plants and brought them in here.
Yeah,
so
that'll slowly disappear throughout the day.
all of that will go away.
It will be gone. And look
Yeah.
at this little ryegrass that Shannon planted for him. Still coming along nicely. They apparently think it is a litter box. We did have a little bit of growth make it over the top, but by the end of each day, it is mowed right down to the hardware cloth.
Yeah.
But that's been a lot of fun. Good job, babe.
Thank you.
All right, chicky chicks. Everybody's being nice. You've already had your worms scratch. I mean, you got the full love this morning. We got to go look at some more feathery friends. We are getting on average about 2 chicken eggs a day. Have you ever had 3? Have you scored 3 yet?
Man, I really don't think I have. I think it's just been 2 a day.
So
You're not very consistent yet.
Big Bird, here's my theory, guys. When I was growing up, I had a best friend who was shaving his face in junior high. I thought that was the weirdest thing, so I started trying it to get, some kind of facial hair. That was a cool thing to do back in the 90s, guys, okay? It was a different time. So I shaved, you shave. The old myth is not true. You shave more, it'll start coming in. No, it wasn't until I was 24 that I actually kind of had to shave because it looked like I had dirt on my face. My point in that is some of us are late bloomers. I'm still waiting on leg and arm hair to come in, so I'm going through it. That's Big Bird. He is a blue-laced red Wyandotte, or is it red-laced blue Wyandotte? Doesn't matter.
I think it's blue-laced red Wyandotte.
That thing. Wyandotte is the key. Well, there's 2 hens that are also Wyandottes. One of them that's colored just like him, and then the other one is the lighter colored one.
I think it's a silver-laced.
Silver-laced, blue, red-legged, 2-lip, backwards winged, Bohumi feathered mahogany. Wyandotte. They're late bloomers, and I think the hens are the same way. We've not gotten any eggs from the Wyandotte hens. We've got them from Summer and our black Australorp.
And our barred rock.
And our barred rock. I was almost there.
So we think anyway, guys.
So we think. I'm doing better with the breeze. Why are you holding the heat gun?
Well, we gotta go check on our little furry friends.
Our little cheeps?
Yeah, speaking of Mr. Bruno.
Yeah.
How'd you sleep last night?
Like a baby.
Yeah, did you have a good night's sleep for a good change?
I got my Bruno barn all to myself finally, Mom. What the
Yeah.
heck?
You were tired of listening to those cheeps, weren't you?
It's kind of a psychological test. For 3 days straight, I heard cheep, 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 cheep. It's not gonna stop, Mom. Cheep, cheep,
He
cheep,
slept
cheep.
hard last night.
Shannon was a warrior yesterday. I have not been able to get a hold of my neighbor just yet. He's been busy, and that is where we want these guinea keets to go. If you don't know, we hatched some guinea keets that a hen was laying on. We took the eggs halfway through, and we put them in the incubator. And we hatched 5 out of 9,
Yeah.
which is a pretty high success rate for
Way
hatching
better than the
eggs.
birds did.
But now we have keets.
We have keets. Okay, I have to preface this. I had him a nice little setup up in the Bruno barn, had him a little light and everything, and we were just sitting there and the light went out.
Boom,
Boom, gone. So I'm a little bit like, I don't want to show you guys this, but this is just reality. And
Oh,
this is how it is.
we're not showing them the inside of the shed. We're bringing them out here.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
sorry. Yeah.
It's so bad, guys.
You all have a junk drawer, you got a junk closet, you got a junk room, I got a junk shed. I'm not turning the camera around, so hang on just a moment. Careful. Careful.
It's a really good thing that we have warm temperatures these next several days.
That's very true. I have a super duper heavy duty brooder. I went and checked on it. It's been living outside. It's a mess. I didn't really want to clean it up, especially if we're not keeping the keets.
Okay, also, we cannot put that in the shed right now.
No.
The shed's a mess, guys.
Hey, leave
I
it.
need to clean it, organize it.
You want to see your cheapers? Bruno, you got to leave them alone, okay, buddy?
Okay, here's the thing though. Look, Bruno. Bruno, hey. Right here.
Guinea.
Do you see this? Get your head out
Leave
of there.
it. No, sir.
Hey, look up. Look up. Look up.
Oh, he's right there in my face. Hi, friend. My name's Bruno. What your name? You want to play? Why aren't you bigger? Your other friends are bigger. Can I put you in my mouth?
Hey, you gotta leave it.
You guys are seeing firsthand. He's only been around.
Just licked it. You gotta leave it.
This my friend, Mom. That's my friend right there. His name's Cheep Cheep.
This Cheep Cheep.
Yeah. This
Cheep
one in there, Mom.
one.
This one's Cheep
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 Cheep two.
Oh, they all talk.
Get your
Cheep,
head
cheep, cheep.
out of there. Hey, leave it.
Bruno, leave it. I know you can get to him, bub. And
I'll touch
these are
them when they're
things
this little.
we have to go through.
Say hi.
Hi, Cheep Cheeper. I have to admit, they're kind of hard to give up once you start the process.
Oh my gosh.
And quite honestly, 5 more would put us up over 30.
Do you guys hear
We'd have
this?
31 guineas.
Okay, I have to laugh.
Bruno could be a part of their upbringing so that he's got like some guinea friends that'll help him when Loretta goes crazy on him.
Come here. It's okay, Cheep Cheep. It's okay.
Bruno.
You guys all hear about these wives. It's like these husbands making these posts, and your wife is going to start with chickens, and then you better get prepared for goats, and then you better get prepared for cows, and it's one thing after the other. Guys, that's Kyle.
What? No!
That's Kyle. He's the one that wants all the animals.
Well, you know, they were in the incubator, but now they're here, and they're, you know, it's just, I like guineas. And look how good Bruno's being. You be a big protector, buddy. Be their big brother. Don't put them in your mouth. Don't you do it. Okay, seriously, we do give him good commands, and he's just on camera right now, so he's being cute, but we will make sure he does not harm any keets. Although we were calling him last night a goober.
Yeah, okay.
If you guys don't know, this guy is a turtle uber. Our poor turtles
He's a
spend
tuber.
9 days taking a trip from the front of our property all the way to the back. And then Bruno goes and gets them. And he's like, oh, did somebody call a tuber? And takes them all the way back. And that's like 2 weeks of these turtles' lives totally wasted.
I always feel so bad. Every time he picks up a turtle, I'm like, put it back where it was. He's worked so hard to get there.
But he's so magical at picking up things in his jaws and not harming them, like eggs.
Yeah.
That if he got a hold of one of these guineas, he's not going to hurt it. He's just going to take it to a different destination. Bruno.
He's like, I'll just be a goober. Honestly, he did really good. He's just super curious. We got some video last night. He was trying to check him out, and he's doing really good. It's just
Leave it.
that curiosity.
Just scoot a little closer. I can make sure that no raccoons are gonna get in there, no hawks, no possums. I'll protect you, little guineas. My name's Bruno. I'm the bird herder, man.
And then when you want to go somewhere, I'll be your goober.
I'll be your goober wherever you want to go, Guinea. You can't fly yet, so you probably need my help. Hi, my name's Bruno, and I'm gonna be your mama, cause Loretta's out there with little Retta, and you need someone to take care of you. We're gonna be the best of friends. We're gonna be the best of friends. I'm telling you.
Bruno, you don't get to keep these keets.
Mom, I kind of think I do.
Hey, stay out of there, Bruno.
Bruno, leave it.
Country boys can survive, Mom. I'm telling you.
He's like, this is the closest I've ever gotten to get to one of these little things.
And their mom's not attacking me like a crazy bird.
He's still a puppy, guys. Today, he's actually 2 days away from being 1.5 years old. I cannot believe that.
You're 1.5 years old, man.
I tell you what.
Wow.
It's been a long ride, Mom.
Yeah, it has
Kind
been.
of like what my turtles go on. So the nice thing is, guys, it is hot out here.
Yeah.
I say that, it's nice. I mean for raising these guinea keets, because right out of the incubator, they're at 99.5 degrees in the incubator. And then we left them in there the full 3 days so that they could consume their eggs and get all the nutrients they needed to get going. But once you put them in a brooder, you got to start the process of 95 degrees, give it time, 90 degrees, 85, it's a whole thing.
I just want it in the shade.
I was wondering, it's like she's pushing me. What's going on? It's smart, it does feel 100 times better. Bruno, man, So we're gonna get another heat lamp today. I'm gonna try to get in touch with my neighbor, maybe, and see if he wants them. Oh, you know what, babe? He just texted me. He said he can't do it. Darn. Okay.
So, Kyle may be seeing if Loretta will adopt some babies.
I did have that temptation. I know you guys, some of you, if your heart's real big, and you're like, man, if you put those keets out with those birds, the birds are gonna kill them, or predators are gonna come, or they're not gonna adopt them. That may be true, but how are we gonna know? So
This
we might.
is the year of experiments.
Yeah, like
So-
finishing out the eggs that she'd been laying on for a couple weeks.
Yeah, so we got a comment about that, and I didn't even think about it until I read that comment, but those eggs, that bird sat on those eggs for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And I kept watching her, I was taking her worms, I was calculating the time, and then somebody got the nest. I don't know what it was, but it was wrecked.
Some of the nest, yeah.
Some of the nest. So these were just eggs that were left that the Guinea abandoned, really. So I felt bad that she'd been sitting on them, so I took them, put them in the incubator.
Finished them
I
out.
did wash them, by the way, because they
Yes,
were
you
covered
did.
in yolk. So I feel like this is a pretty good hatch rate. We had one that kind of had some brown goop coming
Yeah.
out of it, like that.
One of
just,
the eggs, not the keets.
Yeah, yeah.
They all got brown goop that comes
So
out.
I don't really know what happened with that one. It could have anything, but 5 out
Sorry.
of 9 is pretty good.
It really is. Yeah. So if you look at it that way, we would have lost them all if we didn't check our nests regularly. And Shannon checks them almost every day, especially once I find them.
Mm-hmm.
My job to find them, her job to cater to them. It's a good teamwork.
I'm the one that picks the eggs up. Yeah, it's
So
good.
these guineas would have been gotten. They wouldn't have been keets. They wouldn't have hatched. So we're not sure yet what we're going to do. I do want them to be a little bit bigger because at this size, that is when the other Loretta, I think, took the eye of one of our 3 keets that Bob and Loretta raised. Boy, if you followed that, you're a long-term viewer. You know what I'm talking about.
That's some DOSaholics right there.
Yeah. Bob and Loretta had the 3 keets. One lost an eye. I think it was to another guinea. I don't want that to happen. So we're going to take this one day at a time like we do everything else, and we're going to make decisions as we need to. And fortunately, I think the weather's going to play in our favor for keeping them warm.
Hey, by the way, I just want to say, when we had them in the shed inside that little thing, they were still like 88, 90 degrees.
Yeah.
So they're
Well,
not cold by any means.
And don't tell our viewers, but like the first time we hatched them, I followed the temperature rule like to a T. And I was like, ooh, I got to pull the heat lamp up just a little bit. Ooh, it's 97. We got to get, that is tedious work, my friends. Don't do it. The second time we did it, I was way more lax. I'm not saying I was trying to kill them by any means, but I was trying to keep a little bit of my own sanity. And the temperature doesn't have to be like spot on everything you read on the internet. Maybe for chickens. I am speaking about guineas. We've not hatched chickens. So
That's
don't try
true.
that with chickens and then blame it on me that I
And-
killed your chickens.
Loretta walked around with her babies.
Yeah.
So, and they survived.
And it
Well,
was cooler
mostly survived.
throughout the day. It wasn't 90 some odd degrees. And then
Yeah.
she would lay on them at night. You know, it's just,
This is fun for us, guys.
God's
we just really
creation
enjoy it.
is beautiful. The science that he created right into all of it. We're just scratching the surface of it, you know? We're learning together.
Yeah.
Herc, man, my boy. Buddy, I got to tattle on you a little bit. For safety's sake, for anybody concerned, we're not leaving that down on the ground while we feed the goats. Now I just got to remember not to drive off with that back there. Huh. Things like that have happened before. Not with living animals, though. Don't drive off. Don't drive off. Got it. You know what's ironic?
What?
Remember the snake egg mushrooms that we found?
Yeah.
They do actually grow like snake mushrooms. They're these little orange mushrooms that come out of the ground and look like snakes. How ironic is that?
That's disgusting.
Because I can even see, here's one of the little egg looking things right down here.
You know what?
So they got, I mean, that's just nature getting us good.
This is a testament to us having broken noses because everybody told us how terrible those mushrooms stink.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. And I've smelled them a couple of times, but I thought it was the compost over here. So I kind of turned the compost the other day and, you know, just kind of mixed it up. But I think it's actually those mushrooms that are stinking, and we just don't smell them like normal
Hey,
people.
that's one of the blessings in disguise. I cried for many years when my sense of taste and smell was all jacked up, but then I started to figure out some of the things I couldn't smell were like super stinky things.
Yeah. Well, I used to have a super sniffer. I mean, super sensitive nose. And to the point that like a lot of things gave me migraines. My nose was so sensitive. And so now like coming out here, I'm like, this was such a blessing in disguise that I got COVID right before we came out here and started raising all these stinky animals. It was perfect.
That's perspective, folks. That is perspective. That's how you live a joyful, happy life. You got to look at things for the better of it, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Speaking of which, I got a tattle on my Herc man.
Yeah.
You guys ever had a bad dream, you wake up and you kind of feel the emotion from it still? I think that happened to Hercules a couple days ago. We came down here and the boy was standoffish to me, to Shannon. Didn't really want any attention, had his ears back like a sight that you don't want to see or approach him. I am happy to report that he had come out of it, but we're gonna see today if he's still in a good mood. Hi, goaty goats. Hi, Herc man.
Hi, boys.
How's it, Bubba? Hi, big guy.
I walk in and you just start licking my leg? Really?
Buddy. Oh, so boy.
Man, look at these horns, boys. Well, we haven't highlighted this in a little while. Look how big your horns are. You won't even stand still for it.
You know, I was actually going through some old footage and looking at Mario, their daddy.
Yeah.
And that's little Mario and Koopa. Koopa, she's loving on right now. Little Mario was the first one. And I didn't realize how close these guys are to his size.
Oh, yeah.
You know, Mario, I think we had to let him go before he was even 2 years old.
Yeah.
Now, you leave a goat intact, their horns are gonna grow way bigger, they're gonna develop much larger. I mean, he was more stout by far, but it's incredible to see them now. They look a lot like him.
Oh, yeah, they do.
And they're pretty darn good goats. He was a really good
Horns are
goat.
huge.
Oh. Are we in a good mood today, Herc man?
Show 'em off, Coop. Oh, I'm happy to say, guys, we got a little pumpkin growing.
I noticed that, and it's kind of even popped back a little bit. Like there's some flowers. Is that a pumpkin growing right up there on the vine on the panel?
There's one right here. Little bitty one. Is that the one you're talking about?
Uh-huh. So Spruce didn't take it out.
Nope.
Not yet anyhow.
Not yet, anyway.
Okay, positive report. The Herc man is in a great mood today. I don't know what got into him. That lasted all day. We got them out to graze that evening and I put the e-collar on him and he does a great job. He's only literally been corrected 2 times with that thing. Everything else is just the tone, but he dodged me. He would not let me put it on him. We made the executive decision that we were gonna go ahead and let him out and he did a good job. He listened. I turned him away from the cats a couple times. I don't know. I just think he had a bad dream and he was mad at me or something, or I smelled funny. I think it was the day I held Rufus. Maybe he knew. He's like, hey, that's not what we do around here.
I don't know.
But you forgive me.
He wouldn't even come up to me until I was, okay, boys, what is going on? Seriously?
Hungry.
Ah.
They're hungry.
He wouldn't even come up to me until I basically isolated myself. I went over away from all the goats and everybody just to collect some eggs from a nest that we have up there. And that's when he finally approached me, let me pet him, let me love on him. But like, he was not being super friendly. He kept his ears pinned back, but
It's just weird.
this is a good sight to see.
This our Herc man that we love and know.
It is
we
a
love,
good sight.
I mean, everybody has a bad day, dude. Did something get into Goatville and it got away and you were a little sad about it or something?
Speaking of things getting into Goatville and getting away, yesterday I came out because the guineas were making a ton of noise and I was like, what's happening? I come down here and Herc was chasing guineas out of his pen. I understand it. However, Lil Retta was down in Goatville and I actually got to see her fly. Thankfully, she was able to escape Herc, but she flew, guys. Like, that's so cool.
If you're
That's
new
so
here,
cool.
Lil Retta is the guinea keet that we let one of our guinea hens hatch. We call her Loretta. Bob and Loretta have raised this keet. There were 3. This is the only one left. And she is a rock star, like
She's a good
advancing
mama and the
so
keet's good.
fast. In fact, if you stick around and if we keep these other 5 keets,
If we keep them.
you'll get to see the difference in brooder run raised. Ow! Sorry, my goats are really hungry and getting tired of listening. You'll see the difference in the way the keets advance and everything. Hey man, hey, I'm going. I know.
He's like, would you get my food
I'll
already?
start calling you Mario Jr. All right, kiddos, let's go get some food.
Hi, Daisy.
Hi, Daisy girl. Uncle
Weech
Ouija.
man.
Oh, hello, yep, oh, yep, scratches are good, huh?
What are you doing, Spruce?
Yeah, I'm waiting on my food. Plotting somebody's death and stabs him with a horn.
Hi, Bluesy. You're so calm. Such a good girl. Oh my goodness, you been rubbing in the dirt or what? Gotta get all the attention. Hi, Hair Bear. Why do you keep pushing on me? You silly goose. I mean, you silly goat. What do you guys all have against Larry today? What do you have against Larry? What did he do to you? He didn't even take any of your food because you haven't gotten it yet.
He was thinking about taking my food, little jerk, Larry. He's always plotting evil things against me. Here's my food. Get out here, Larry.
You don't even have any food yet, though.
Nicknuts.
Really?
Hey,
Come on,
hey,
man.
Hey, now. Mama
Really?
girl. Let's
They're
go.
all picking on
Let's
him.
go. Let's go. Come on. Blue and babies, where you at? Whoa, whoa. See, they talk to me. Why can't I talk to them? It makes sense.
It's perfect. Earl's the most talkative. At least out of these three.
In here, yes, for sure. Dookie will give me some little punches every once in a while, little, but he doesn't make the sounds like this guy. Bluesy, you want to eat out of that one today instead of this one? Here, come here. I can get you off my toes.
They just go from feeder to feeder.
They're ridiculous.
They are ridiculous. But they're ridiculously cute.
Agreed. You eat some more, Bluesy? Did you get enough, dude? Man, after feeding for mom and dad while they were on vacation, they're home now. Their goats eat so slow. That's Grandpa Doss Farms, Grandma Doss Farms. Guys, I don't even know what to do with myself while those three littles are locked in there and they're just like nibble, 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 and then they stand there and look at you. They're waiting for treats. My goats, they just sprint through their
They
food.
devour their food.
I'm okay with that. We can speed feed if we absolutely have to. Can't do that at Dad's.
By the way, this is Duke, Earl, Daisy, and Bluesy.
Bluesy's the mama of those other three cute ones. Goodness, Bruce.
You sure seem to have a lot to say today.
I'm hungry.
Hungry?
Hungry. Get out of here. Get out of here, Larry.
Golly, you would have
Dude.
hurt yourself trying to hurt him.
My goodness.
Herc-man, do you want to come up out of there, bud? It's June bug season. And June bugs have a problem. They like to fly at me. Well, they sound like massive wasps, and that one just went right in front of me. I thought it was a wasp, and I threw some food like that was going to help. Come on, you
I'm just
crazy.
glad to see you do it instead of me.
Well, you know.
That's pretty good.
Hey.
This is a daily thing with
What
these two.
is wrong with you boys? Tearing up everything. I'm gonna close this, you know. 'cause
Ask Kyle if he's ever going to attach that panel again, guys.
Yeah, comment down below if you want to see me do that, and then don't hold your breath. I did get the ground rod so that I can take the charger from the steers, put it on the goat paddock over here, once I get a 4-foot ground rod installed. And guys, if you've ever seen me dig a hole out here, it's just as hard to drive a rod. Even a little bitty 3/8 of an inch diameter rod, or 1/4 inch, whatever it is, I gotta get that thing down on the ground. But
I have faith in you. You can do it.
hopefully I can do it just as well as I built this gate right here. All right, Spruce and Ouija. Let's put some food in that angry mouth of yours, Spruce. Are you hungry? Do you need some food? Like in your, or you want it over there? He's gonna hit me here. in a
Yeah, he
second.
is. He's going to Headbutt you.
Hey, who's pooping in the feeders? It's really, you just gotta keep a crotch pocket. Can you say that? Gotta keep a little safe zone in here. I can take it in the legs and things, but you know. Come on, Spruce Man, there you go. Let's go there in here. Let's go, boys.
Look, Mama and Koopa have already pushed their
Oh
way in.
yeah, they're like, yeah, we're done. Come on, boys.
Babe, I can hear the keets from here. When you get that sound in your ears, you cannot unhear it.
It is a very unique sound, and it sounds so helpless.
It does, but you know what? It makes me know that they're still alive.
These June bugs, man, they're just everywhere. Got your Kong, buddy?
You in a playful mood today?
Herc's trying to get down into Goatville so he can bury his Kong.
Got your spot, don't you, buddy?
You know it's hot when you guys won't even go over and get the freshly filled hay in the feeders, and when that big guy goes and lays in his dirt spot before we're even done feeding. Ain't that right, Larry and Harry? Larry, you don't always like to show that you're good buddies with your brother here, but it's because you feel like he kind of holds you back a little bit. I know, you're always fighting with Koopa and Little Mario, and Harry's not much of a sparring partner, is he? I know. Some good boys, though. Just got your little piece of hay hanging out your mouth. We were nervous because these are Blue's babies that she was pregnant with when she came here, and Blue was very, very hesitant to let us touch her. And I think she was traumatized by a dog or 10 or something, because she really took a long time with the Herc man. That's Blue, Miss Blue right there, her mama. But fortunately, these guys came out and were all about the attention right from the get-go. And this one will even come over, bless you, come over and rub up on you. Thank you. That was very sweet of you. Gross. But yeah, no problems with it. Same with her second batch. These guys are all about it. And now she even wants attention from us.
Talking about Bluesy?
Miss Bluesy.
Yeah. Hey, thank you all so much for the treats that you send for our critters.
Yeah, these
We
are
are
those
very
sweet potato
appreciative.
treats.
Yes.
They're good for them, and they like them.
They do. They like them.
Herc's already down there. He's
Yeah,
he's
I'm
hot.
gonna
He's
take
done.
him his.
He's done. It's another rest day, guys. We're really having to watch when we get him out at night, because it'll stay close to 90 degrees all the way until the sun goes down behind the tree line. And the moment that happens, the temperature, it just feels so much better. And if there's a breeze or whatever, we can get these guys out. But it really pushes them pretty close to actual sunset. Well, that's also when the guineas conglomerate under their roosting trees. And it's just, you know, we kind of like to just keep peace everywhere. And if we don't want to tease Hercules with a bunch of guineas freaking out or whatever, we got to get them put up before that happens. So we're being conscientious of the heat. Speaking of the heat, I finally got my wife a second air conditioner in the camper.
Yay!
Dun, dun, dun.
Very excited about that. It's making a huge difference.
Whew.
Yeah.
It's hot.
Yeah.
The great thing is though, check it out. Man, guys, that's redneck and I love it. I'm so proud of it. And I did mention, and a lot of people praised me, I stuck that up there without a level. I was like, I don't care. I did a really good job. Stare closely. That roof line on that slide actually slants a little bit. So yeah, my awning is level. But we got it ducted out and that thing is running. It's helping keep things cool in the camper, cooler. We can't keep up with the cabin. The cabin, Luke came out from Gunlock Hidden Acres and did some regular, normal maintenance that I should have done, my bad. But it's blowing harder, it's blowing colder, and we have good cold refuge in there. Our stand-up freezer is in there. Like, man, we're moving up in the world.
Yeah, and I'm gonna try to get Kyle to work on some projects in the cabin so that he can be in the air conditioning while working on it instead of out here in the 90-degree heat.
Now that's thinking right there.
I'm always thinking about you, babe.
Oh, yeah. Huh.
I am.
Yeah, thanks. All right, guys. Well, we love and appreciate you. We hope you're staying cool out there. We thank you so much for coming on this journey with us. And as always, we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
If you guys are having trouble staying cool, you got to hang your tongue out the side of your face and you pant. Yet like this. See, that's it right there. Thanks for your tip, Bruno, man. You really know what you're doing out here, don't you? I'm a country boy.